Är det? Vad tänkte du? Bollen? Hittade du bollen? Ska vi gå... Har du bajsat? Jag tror att du har bajsat. Jo. Mammas tur.
Vi går tillbaka.
Det kommer någon. Hello. Welcome home to my place.
Ja, nu ska vi gå.
Nu ska vi gå. For a couple of weeks ago they were in Sweden. So I was alone. I basically did nothing, and it's like nice for 1 or 2 days, and then you get bored. I started to be at Tompa's house the whole day instead. I was going there for lunch, and then I stayed there until. So it's also nice that the life is not only about hockey, you know, like you have these two to take care of, and yeah, get your mind somewhere else. And also, like, nowadays when I'm having a bad game, I'm coming home and just watch him, and then it's like you kind of forget everything. You just realize that he's the only thing that matters. That's kind of nice. Before I could like be the one who is up at night if I had a bad game and like don't sleep at all, kind of. You see his shadow. That's what he does. I'm born 5th May in room 5 o'clock. So that's kind of like 5 is my number. But, and then I have 58, which is Dad's birthday year. I had 59 in Luleå because that's my mom's. It was a bad year. So then I switched back to 58. Now 58. I think I will stick with that. Maybe I would take something with the kids. I've been thinking, but I don't know what that could be. He's born like 8th of January, so maybe 8, but it feels a little bit boring. But 8. When he was young and he was like crawling at his stomach, I put like, he was like doing like this with like a spoon. So I told Clara like, look, he's playing hockey for sure. And she was like, you are crazy. Like he's too young to understand what that is. And then it like, the older he gets, like, I see, he is really doing that. Then I bought him a stick. And then he started doing that with a real ball. So but my mom's told me that I was exactly the same. So I don't know what we do or what it is, but it's weird that he's not even 2 and he still like know what hockey is. I grew up with going to the games. I grew up with a brother who plays in the juniors. So it means a lot. Like it's been basically my whole life to play hockey and to watch them play. And then got the chance to play there was obviously a dream come true. So it's kind of my city and my team. So that's what it is, and it's always been like that. The debut itself wasn't. I think I played like 5 or 6 minutes. We lost the game with 5-0 at home, but still, it was a big step in my hockey career. Like I know people in the stands there in every section, kind of. I know the fans at the standing section. So of course, a special moment when you know so many people in the town, and it's a crazy hockey town. So I probably have 10 or 15 friends who has season tickets and stuff like that. So huge. I have kind of a mark on the stick as well, so I don't have to like do a line or whatever. That's pretty easy. But now I have so many sticks here that I don't use as well, so I have to put one away. Or I give one to Eki and those guys. Maybe they play with them. I don't know what they do with them, but give to some fans or something. This season, I actually marked them here. So you can see like here. Here's my 9 stick. I started to do it this year actually. Just because I want to see how many sticks I use. And also I use them after kind of every number, so for the game days I always use the freshest one, and then when I use the 9 for a little bit, I maybe go back to 8 and use that a little bit, and then I have the 3 newest stick I use as a game day stick, and then the other ones I use for practice. So I try to not waste any sticks, so we save some money. So I feel like as a player in Sweden, because of the bigger ice, and also no one is kind of playing the trap as we do here. It feels like in Sweden every team playing kind of like similar game. Here it can be very different from what opponent you're playing against. So, but I actually like this style a lot. It's like it feels like it's a little bit more open hockey. Like you can react, and in Sweden it's so strict that you have to do everything kind of by a book, and here you can kind of, you don't have to read all the fucking pages here, kind of. Where are we now? 7th or 8th place. So great start, but still a lot of work to do. It's always nice to get those points in for yourself when you're like offensive demon, but I still think it's more things to improve. So it's good that I have those, but it's also good that I have something to improve.
Joke of the day. Who has a joke?
One.
Oh, Namo.
Sure. It's more of a little story, but I used to.
Hey, I'm mic'd up today. I'm mic'd up today.
It's not coming. Meeting 10:40, 10:15.
Like all of these?
Yeah, all the days.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
No problem. I have a day off today. Please. Today it's actually easy Monday. It's like we don't often have those kind of Mondays, are pretty hard practice day, but we have many games and we have been a lot of guys have been injured, so many guys have been playing big minutes, and we have, what is it? I think it's like 6 games in how many days? 12 days maybe. So it's more of like recovery, get ready for Wednesday. But still a little bit of work to do. I do sauna every other day. Cold tub is more like I use it when we play back to back usually. I don't like the cold tub that much, but I feel it helps me when it's back to back games. We have like a tradition at home actually, like Sundays we do a whole family sauna, and the little one is having like his own bath. So he's like swimming in there, and he can be there for like 2 hours. So that's kind of nice. That's not what we're having in Sweden. We don't have saunas at home, or like especially not in the apartments like that. Special guy, don't go on the...
Hello.
Take the optional today. Lazy Norwegian. Du kanske skulle göra det där lite mer. film him. A good. What I said, Tompa.
Just listen, keyboard, hang on.
Like this?
Yeah. That's how you get the stretch string.
Because that's what it was bad. He didn't say what as well. So the bad coach.
The E is like almost like short.
Inte nice där.
Tror du de kör översättelse när vi snackar?
I have to ask. Jag tror man måste göra alla reps idag. Man kan inte fuska någonting. What we are doing with this? Du som är utbildad. What are we doing when we're doing this?
Det är bra för läggmuskulaturen.
Läggmuskler.
Vadå ben? Leg muscle? Ja, vadå? Jaha.
Flexar den när du drar
So,
på.
leg muscle in Swedish, it's leg muscle.
Ja.
Just skip it.
Back and forth.
It's so unnecessary.
Be careful what you say.
I'm just chirping Jusso here.
Should ask if we're doing
Don't cut when it's a skipping program. That's evidence.
Kiitos. That was kind of easy. Just some injury prevention that Jusso calls it. Usually like a lot of small cups like at the rink because it just is there and then you just go and grab one. But one thing you finish guys, you drink with, I say Maito with coffee, not coffee with Maito. I'm just doing black. Weird one, but I think John has been a big part of that. Even in his career, he was not the skilled guy, but he sees the power play from like a penalty kill point of view, and I think he always coming up with good ideas. So I think that's one part of it. And we have those plays that we know that is working, and it's just about to execute that well. And I think we've been sticking to the plan we had, and that brings us success. When I have my discussions with the coaches, what they want me to improve is we don't talk about that anything. It feels like that's something who comes really natural for me, that I want to have the puck and I want to do something with the puck. And I kind of learn from my father that way, that you pass the puck to another guy, you're not just throwing it away. So I think that's like a key thing in my game that I need to bring every night.
I'm in your head.
It's always pressure, but the older I get, I kind of like learn that the pressure is something good. And I think especially like last year in the playouts, after that I told myself that I'm never gonna be worried or gonna feel anything bad, like feelings before a regular game or like the fun games or the playoffs games, because in the playout it was all kind of emotions. But of course I feel pressure, like that's part of the job. Like you have to be, you have to take that pressure as something good. And when I feel the pressure, I was always telling myself that it's something that I should be proud of, that I'm having. And like if I don't have the pressure, that means that you're not a good player. So you have to like the pressure.
Good job, boy. Let's continue tomorrow.
Juhu.
Heitään muutama vantaan.
What a Monday. I'm not used to see you without glasses. Oi, oi, oi. And we got that on camera too. Woohoo. Jaha, du ska spela. Men du, gå och ta bort bajset först. Och så kan vi spela sen. I think the biggest difference is probably with friends and family. Now the last few years we've been living so close to the family, and that kind of makes it easier in one sense that we always can go to them and like play with them more. Like we had friends in the city we lived in before we came here. So I mean like friends outside of hockey. So that's kind of like the biggest difference. But we also have the guys in the team now. We hang out a lot and try to do stuff. And now we are expecting our second child. So my fiance back home is getting a little bit tired now. Vide, our son, is at Valokeilassa and he loves it there. So it's been good. Like he's at the Valokeilassa during the day, and then we pick him up and then try to do something. Usually it's outdoor, or if the weather is not good, maybe go to, is it Rantakeidas, like the swim house? Yeah. So no, we try to do activities all around the city, but basically we are at some kind of playground or something. I wanted to do lasagna today, so that's why I need to prepare this yesterday. The secret is the time. Cook for long hours. If you ask Clara, she says that I'm have too high expectations on myself. That I only can do after the recipe, or not like just freebase kind of. She said if you're a good like chef or good in the kitchen, you can like freebase, but I can't. Klara, tror du jag klarar att göra utan recept? So now I need to check my phone already. What I'm gonna do. Smör. Boy? No, I try to do. Yeah, like it's basically basic stuff. Like it's no surprises. Pasta, a lot of rice, a lot of chicken. You ate a lot of chicken here. Yeah. It's like kana everywhere. Kana. No, but just basic stuff. One thing I like to make is actually that bolognese. When I was a kid, we used to eat it a lot at home. And then it was like, I don't know. I just love that dish. And then now I've been taking it to the next level and cooking for 3 hours. Also now try to do food that Dida likes. Of course, I wish that Lunka and Nori was staying, and Ludde also. I spent actually a lot of time with Ludde because we lived in the same apartment same apartment building. So we spent time almost every day. Me and Vide was going down to him, or he was coming up to us, eat dinner, or we're just watching hockey, or just basic stuff. So that was kind of nice, but I honestly thought that it was gonna be like harder to not have that many Swedes, but I think it's been like okay. Like obviously the second year with all the Finns also, it's easier. It takes a while for them to open up. I think like Arska maybe. Like we're sitting next to each other in the locker room, and I think we're having a really like fun vibe kind of thing, where like we can like joke with each other. Like if he's having a bad practice, I will like let him know that kind of thing, and then Also, if he like miss a pass during the practice, I can just scream to him like, "Oh, wake up!" or I don't know. But in the beginning, he was like not talking that much, and then I think it was like maybe Christmas time, and after that he was talking more and more. And now it's the second season where we are sitting next to each other, so probably him. Like his English has been improved also a lot, I think. I think also this year has been like last year when we were so many Swedes. Like I didn't hang out like that much with the Finns, like naturally, because we were was it 5 Swedes last year? Yeah. And this year we kind of like have to hang out a little bit more with the Finns, and that makes it easier also to get to know them better. Like I have been out with just hanging out me and just the Finnish players a couple of times, and that didn't happen last year. So I think Jonne is like, he's the man of playing simple hockey, and the older I've been, like I understand that simple is kind of always the best. And hockey is a like difficult sport to play, but it is the hardest thing with hockey is to do the simple stuff over and over again. And with him, it's like we don't have the most skillful team. So to just play simple hockey has been like the hardest part. So just do that, do the work every day, and then you can't really do nothing else. But otherwise, Jonne is maybe not the guy that teach me how to dangle up a forward. But I think he's good in what he is doing. Va? Ja, det är plattan. She just said that it smells like you burned something. Nobody will know. They can't feel the smell. Mozzarella cheese. I would say Clara is the more cleaner, and she picks at me when I'm not cleaning, so I can be kind of lazy with that sometimes. She cleans and I cook food, kind of. But like I help you to, when we try to do like once a week or something, like the whole house kind of cleaning. And you like when it's like clean. Yeah, I can do that. But you got that from your mom.
Yeah.
I think the best part with her is that she's very, I don't know how to say this in English, but I think she's very like, she's not putting herself in the first room. And I mean, we have been moving, I don't know how many times we have been moving from the whole Sweden basically, and it's been hard for her to like pick up new friends. And like, I mean, when we are moving to a new city, she's not getting a job like right away. So it maybe takes a couple months for her to get a job, and then it takes a couple months to like come into the job and like get friends with the job, and then we're moving again. So that part has been hard. Hey, So it's that she has been putting me first and now him first. Like that's the biggest thing she has. And I think I can't thank her enough for that, actually. So that's been the best with her, I think.
Like Kim said, we've been moving a lot, so it's been like a lot of like moving and like starting over, like he's talked about, and that can be like pretty like tough and hard, but it's been fun at the same time. Like we wouldn't live here if it wasn't for the hockey, so that's like a good thing. But it's been like, of course, tough also to like adapt to a new city and new language here and like meet new friends and all that stuff. But yeah, it's been fun also. It's fun to like meet everybody at the games and yeah, talk to everybody. And it's like very important to have each other because you're all in the same like situations. So when they're away much, you can always like be with each other and all of that kind of stuff. So that's good.
We like this place, and I would not say this is considered as home because that's always gonna be Luleå. But if we can choose, especially now with 2 kids and one coming up, we can see ourselves be here for a while, and then of course, if I got a chance or if that is coming up, going home to Sweden to SHL, that's always gonna be an option because that's obviously higher level hockey. But if that's not coming up, then I'm open to stay here. Thanks for watching and thanks for following my day.
Say hey då.
Hej pa.
Hey, bye.
Oj! Now when the winter is coming up, when I'm outdoor with my kid playing hockey, it's perfect to have some lights there.